Hello everyone, Agent reporting to duty with. We meant to do that, where we really didn't mean to do that, but we're gonna say we did anyways. So, I'm really sorry about not uploading anything yesterday. My computer was kind of being mean to me, so I didn't get to record anything yesterday. So, I'm going to do both How to Be a Writer number 2 and number 3 today. So, after this video you can go straight to number 3. I apologize for that. But anyways, for How to Be a Writer number 2, our subject is commitment. This might be a hard subject for some of you. It's a hard subject for me. I couldn't even commit to putting on real clothes today. I mean, I'm literally in my pajamas. I have not changed out of my pajamas yet today. It happens. It's one of those days I had no reason to get dressed other than maybe for this video, but it was like, why? Why waste clothes? I only brought a certain amount of clothes anyways. I might as well not waste them. But you see, writing needs commitment. Why? Why does writing need commitment, you might think? It's like, oh, I'll just write whatever I feel like it. How are you ever gonna get anything done? Did you wait until you felt like it when you did your homework? Or when you do your work for your job? Or any of that sort of stuff? I hope not, because then either you didn't end up doing it, you did it and it wasn't very good, or maybe you're one of those people who is able to do things last minute and make it beautiful. I'm one of those people too. Sometimes, it depends on the project. But you can't do that with writing. Writing requires commitment, you know? It is a skill. It's like a muscle. Creativity and writing, they're muscles. And if you don't work them out, then you lose them. You know? Like at the beginning of my freshman year of college, I could run about 2 miles in like half an hour. I probably couldn't do that now. I haven't run anything in ever since then. Like, maybe I could do it in like 40 minutes. I could probably run it in like 40 minutes, 45. So I'm not a very fast runner to begin with. But, you know, that's because I haven't worked at it. I lost whatever muscle I had. It still wasn't much, but you know, whatever. And creativity in writing is the same way. Even if you have the idea, it's like why I told you to just do it and not to wait for the new year. Because if you wait, you'll lose it. You know, trust me on this. I have gone through enough of needing to wait until the writer's block was gone, needing to wait until I knew what the story was about, completely and utterly everything, needing to wait until I had the inspiration to write. Sure, inspiration, it can make some pretty good writing. But you know, sometimes you just gotta do it. So for committing to writing, you need to write every day. I mean, okay, not necessarily every day. For some people, every day is too much. But personally, I feel you need to write every day. Even if it's only for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour. Come on, guys, you can do it. You can do that. Get on the shuttle and just type something out on your phone. Like, come on. You know? Like, you can do it that way, though I prefer personally to have a specific time every day to write. And even I struggle with this, so don't think that, like, I'm trying to be a hypocrite or that I'm, like, you know, I'm preaching to myself as well. This whole, like, video series is also part of how I'm going to make myself write. To remind myself, oh, yeah, that's how to be a writer. Why aren't I doing that? I need to do that. What am I thinking? I'm so dumb. I'm telling these people to do stuff and then they're not doing it. But from today onward, that is changing. From today onward, I have decided I'm going to write a paragraph every day. A paragraph. I think that's pretty easy. It doesn't necessarily have to be for my story or anything, but every day at 11 p.m. I'm going to write at least one paragraph. And then if I'm on the shuttle going home from school, if I'm getting taken home by somebody, I can just write it out on my phone if it's already 11 o'clock, you know? But that way, every day at 11 my brain goes, oh, hey, it's writing time. Time to go. Time to get this done. So then, even if I have writer's block, at least my brain is in that mode. And since it doesn't necessarily have to be about the thing that I'm writing, it doesn't have to be for my novel, like then if I have writer's block for my novel, I'll write something else. You know, if you have writer's block and that's why you're not writing every day, then you're doing it wrong. Because then you're just gonna lose your muscle and you're gonna not be as good at it when you finally get rid of writer's block. And plus, that's not the way to get rid of writer's block. A lot of people just wait until it's gone, but that's not the way to do it. They wait until there's inspiration, but instead, you should be pushing it. Writer's block is like a wall, you know? A lot of people consider it like a wall that is keeping you from getting to your writing creativity source in your brain or whatever. So break down the wall. Go and get a pickaxe in your head or a hammer or something and break down the damn wall. Why are you just letting it sit there? The Berlin Wall wasn't broken down by letting it sit there. They broke it down with hammers and stuff, I think. So you break yours down with a hammer. Go break it. Every day, even if it's not for what you want to write about, write something. Write whatever comes to your head. Even if it's I can't write, I have writer's block 20 million times. Just do it. I'm gonna say that a lot, so just do it. You know? Write a sentence. Write a poem. Write a short story. Write about what happened that day. Which is why I think diaries are a great idea. Diaries are one way that you can keep up your writing every day. And it's also great for if you want to write a memoir one day. So you should do that. Have to think about getting a diary. Mental notes that need to stay mental. But so writing takes that kind of commitment, you know? And it doesn't have to be the same as me. You don't have to write a paragraph every day. Maybe you want to write a sentence every day. Just write a sentence. You know? Maybe you want to build up to it. Like, write one paragraph every day for like 3 months, then write 2 paragraphs every day for 3 months, then write 3 paragraphs every day for 3 months. Whatever. Do whatever you want. You know? Maybe you literally have 0 time whatsoever and you can only write 1 sentence a day. Okay, then write 1 sentence a day. 1 sentence a day is better, I think, than writing 3 paragraphs a week. I think that's better, honestly. It might not be equivalent, but I think it's better because then, for one thing, that is a sentence you are thinking real hard about. You see that sentence, and you are thinking real hard about that sentence, and that is going to be a really good sentence, I'm sure. Every single one of them. And secondly, then you're doing it every day. You're committing to it. And your brain is like, okay, it's time to write today's sentence. So this is going to be great. I'm just going to, right there. It's going to be great. You know? Habits are formed by doing things every day. Even if you don't feel like writing, sometimes you just gotta do it. It's like maybe you don't feel like getting out of bed and brushing your teeth and taking a shower today, but you probably should. And we do. Why? Because it's a habit. It's something that we've done every day, and so we're going to keep doing it. You know? Writing, it's not like riding a bike. Some parts of it are like grammar and spelling. Those are riding bike type things. You know, you don't forget how to like have good grammar and spelling. But you can forget how to make things resonate, how to make things beautiful and rhythmic. You know? Those are skills that deteriorate. It's just like working out. If you don't work out regularly, well, then you're gonna lose that muscle. I mean, your first few million words are probably gonna be bad, to be honest. The first few thousand, first few million, whatever, first few story ideas, they may not work out. Because every writer has to make mistakes before they can make something great. That's the thing. You have to make mistakes before you can do anything. There aren't a whole lot of people that succeed on the first try. You're not supposed to. It's usually a fluke. Maybe they had a really good editor. Whatever. But if you commit to it every day, then you'll start to see. You'll see yourself improve every day. Like if you decide that every day you're gonna write something that has nothing to do with your novel, then like every day in like one document or in like a folder, you can look back and see what you wrote the day before and be just like, wow, today's is so much better than the thing that I wrote last week. That's great. That is great. Like, for commitment, the best thing to keep yourself committed is to look at your progress. Because if you've been doing it every day, then you'll see. You will see the difference. You'll feel the difference when you're reading your work. You know? So, all I'm asking you to do is to commit. Like, I am committing to every day write at least a paragraph, no matter what the paragraph might be. It might be a poem type paragraph, it might be a short part of a short story, it might just be a paragraph about the way a table looks. Like, it doesn't matter. Because for one thing, you never know when I might use that paragraph. You never know. You never know when that might inspire something else for the thing that I am writing. As long as I'm writing something, you know? And the reason I'm talking about committing in terms of just writing the scale and not committing in terms of writing like a novel or a novella or whatever is because, well, not all ideas work out. You can commit to an idea and that's great. Do it. When you have an idea and you want to write the novel, publish it, do everything you can. But you know, committing to the skill initially is more important than committing to a project. You know, a lot of people lose their commitment and lose their passion because they try to commit to a project and then halfway through they realize that they're not as far along as they want to be, they aren't doing as well as they wanted it to be. It's not as great, it doesn't sound gorgeous or whatever, you know? Halfway through is a tough place to be. But if it's forever that you're doing it every single day, where's the halfway through? There is none. At least not in the foreseeable future, and by the time there is a halfway through, you're gonna know how to deal with it. you'll know how to push past the writer's block and past the lack of inspiration or lack of motivation, or more like absence of the two. Since there's really no lack, there's just really an absence. It's just, you're either inspired, you're either motivated, or you're not. There's not really it's gone, you're just not. At the moment, you don't care about it, there are other things on your mind, but sometimes you just gotta do it. And if you commit to it, you'll be able to do that. So, this has been my lecture on committing. This has been Agent, reporting for duty for How to Be a Writer number 2. Next will come How to Be a Writer number 3. You'll get to see that today too. And you will know that it is also from today because I'll still be wearing my pajamas because I have not committed to putting actual clothes on today. Go figure. So this has been We Meant to Do That. We really didn't mean to do that, but we're going to say we did anyways. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas for those of you celebrating Christmas today. And go write. Just do it.